Yeah, that was not the way we planned it, but it was an opportunity for us to play a good opponent and put it all together and try and build on what we've been doing here at Syracuse. Unfortunately, we came up short, and didn't put it together. I think, when we compounded our mistakes at times, and when we did get stops, we didn't finish the other end, and it was just a tough game for everybody. But again, another opportunity to learn, get better, and I guess the bright side is we got plenty of opponents that are very good and solid to give us opportunity to prove ourselves moving forward. That's the bright side of playing a tough league, number one league in the country, and playing a tough schedule.
Gary, take me through the second quarter, outshot 22-7, 13-4 on ground balls. What was it about that quarter?
It was just, we weren't getting the face-offs, we weren't getting the ground balls, and we made a few mistakes, and like I said, we just compounded mistakes into goals the other way, and we didn't get stops when we needed them. We got some saves, but we just kept giving them too many opportunities.
Coach, what was your message to the team at halftime? You guys came out and played well in the third quarter, so what was being said at halftime?
Just trust in what we've been working on, and go out and chip away one goal at a time. If we focused on how we play and we're capable of executing, and we showed it. Unfortunately, we did for 15 minutes and not 30. We needed all 30.
Coach, can you talk about the physicality that UNC brought today in this game?
That was the most man-ups we've seen. It was definitely, more penalties than we've seen in other games, and we didn't answer the bell. I thought at times we looked a little tired. Played a lot of defense. It's 2 games in a row we've played a lot of defense, and we got to try and find a way to give our defense some rest so they're fresh when they play and can get some stops. So, that physical play just helps wear your defense down. It's tough, so we need to get tougher.
Coach, knowing that you play the same UNC team again later this year, what's your biggest takeaway from today that you can apply towards that?
Oh, well, we'll spend some time with that. We won't make those decisions today, but we just need to compete. We need to execute better on the defensive end and continue with the offense, and I think we'll give ourselves a shot the next time.
Obviously, UNC scored 19 goals, but Will Mark had 17 saves. Can you talk about what you saw from your goalie today?
At times I saw goals go in that he hasn't been letting in. Saw some good saves, but I just saw a tremendous amount of shots. It's tough on a goalie when he's getting, 40, 50 shots a game. So, we just got to help him out a little bit more, especially early on, and get him so he sees the ball, feeling the ball. And I think, he'll bounce back. He's a competitor, and he wants to be successful. But it takes the entire defense to help make those saves. So we'll work on that.
Gary, when you went on a little bit of a run there in the third quarter, 13-10, you had a 2-minute unreleasable, but you couldn't get anything. How significant is that?
It was. It's like I said, timing, and you get an opportunity like that, and we didn't make it happen. So we need to put it together. When you get opportunities, we need to take advantage of them, and they got to be timely. And unfortunately, we just didn't. The timing wasn't on for us to complete that run. Exactly it. You got an unreleasable 2 minutes. Previous game, I think we scored 2 or 3 goals in an unreleasable, and we're very capable of it, but we didn't execute that today when we had the chance.
Obviously, some defensive breakdowns, guys wide open right next to the net. Like, what happened on some of those switches that you guys just didn't cover?
It was just not executing the defensive slide package and pattern and where we're coming from, and it left guys open because guys missed their assignments. So just simple mistakes.
Going up against going up against this top-ranked UNC defense, top in the ACC. I mean, what was kind of different about their defense maybe you hadn't seen in the past few games?
I mean, they were just tall, big guys. We haven't really seen too many defenses that press out because of their length and athletic ability yet. So, I mean, it was a good test, and I think on the offensive end of the ball, we definitely took advantage of it when we could, and we tried to limit our turnovers. So, I think we played well on the offense.
Yeah, to go off that, I didn't think we particularly played that bad on the offensive end. I thought we had some, streaks where we, really had a chance to be successful. I thought we shot the ball really well early on. It came down to possessions. I mean, we didn't have the ball that much, and that's okay. It's a part of the game. So we're just gonna look at the film, go back to the tape, and see what we can do to limit those turnovers, like Owen was talking about. So. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought there's a lot of good to come from it, and there's some bad to come from it, but that's the way it is. So we're excited for next weekend for sure.
Owen, what did you feel is a positive you're taking away from today's game?
I would say we didn't quit after the first half. I think we came back out and we showed some fire and some grit. So I think we're definitely not quitters here at SU. So.
Coach, what did you see that was different this week in the face-off category? Was it just better execution, better patience, or?
It's when you go head-to-head. We got some wins, but even those are timing. To stop a run, we need to get some stops, and I was proud of the way he came out in the second half and gave us a chance in that third quarter to get back in the game. So. We tried to make some slight adjustments and do some things like that to improve our chances, and I thought it was a better game for the face-off for sure. But we got a ways to go here. We need to pick up the ground balls much better on the wings.
Logan McGovern had 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points today against you guys. What do you think you struggled the most against him?
These guys are very athletic, and they just created space, which made us, change what we were doing on defense. And, it's tough because if you start sliding to him early, he's passing the ball. And that's exactly what he did. So that's why he's 4-4. So we just didn't match up well with him, and hopefully we'll match up better next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.